Yay!
Who wants some free shit? Who wants some free shit?
I do.
We're giving out free shit in like the next 5 minutes. So, if you got a friend of a friend, tell them they need to tune in. And if they're not here, I need to change the fucking title of the stream.
Yes, you do.
Clubworks wants free shit. Yes, he does. Maybe it's a girl. I don't really know. He or she does.
You just want free shit because you're always broke.
This is true.
My name's not Clubworks, Con. Clubworks is somebody in the stream, not me. I don't want free shit.
So what do I change it to? It's despairgaming.com Razor Naga raffle giveaway Friday thingamabout.
Everything seems legit,
All
except
right.
for the time. It says 7.
What time is it now?
It's almost 6 your time.
Well, it's almost 7 our time.
Oh, it is almost 7. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
You're just not level 58 New Warrior gameplay.
Gotcha. Well, I've changed it. There we go.
Okay.
Classy ladies and gent, press follow. There's only one of those. Only one gent.
There's only one gent. That's correct.
Classy ladies and gent.
So, Mike, get your ass in here. So, people in the stream, just asking real quick, the music, is it too loud, too soft? Do we need to turn it down a little bit? I'd assume turn it down a little bit.
It seems it's very soft, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. You can hear it, but
Alright, I'll turn it up just a little bit.
it's fine for Clubworks, man. He's all good.
All good.
Oh wait, Clubworks is a woman. Clubworks is a woman.
That'd be my wife.
Ah!
Oh.
Indeed. You guys are retarded.
We are.
Plum retarded.
Alright, so make sure all that's going. It looks alright. Yeah. So it's gonna be 30 minutes of us or 35 minutes of us bitching and moaning.
It'll be 35 was bitching and moaning if you can get your shit together.
What the fuck did I say beforehand? What did I say beforehand? I said that there's gonna be violence, and you and me, violence. I told you.
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure. Alright, here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh god! I'm so scared! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First button I pressed, it did not mean... Oh, that can be good. Alright, there it goes. Who wants to do the intro? Shaky? Shaky, would you like to do the intro?
I sure as hell would! Welcome, everybody, to D.P.S. That is the Disgruntled Player's Sanctum, a weekly show where we discuss all matters concerning gamers in a reasonable adult manner with feedback from the community. That's you guys in the stream. If you have a topic you would like discussed on the show, please feel free to drop us an email at despairgaming@gmail.com or just say shit in the stream. We're watching that. You can talk mess to us. We'll just...
Talk mess right back. That's what
yeah,
we do.
we'll say things back. All right. So with me tonight, let me bring up my cameras here. I don't even know. Let me see what's on the stream so I can see where everyone is in relation to people. I'm facing the wrong way here. All right, we've got. Where's my arm? I can't. Oh, there's a lag. There's lag.
There's a lag.
To my left, over there is Bordeaux. Up in the top left is Stoll, and up right above me, the best place he can be is Conwolv, the master of gadgets and wizardry. And our names are also on our pictures, so that was completely unnecessary. So yes, and in the middle we've got the chat. You guys are all in the middle. You're like the maid. Right?
Oh, goodness.
Alright, so yes, chat is, what is the maid's name?
Alice.
Alice. You guys are Alice. I was gonna call her Matey Magoo.
Matey Magoo.
Venezuela?
What?
Yeah, they should do a reboot, like a gritty reboot of the Brady Bunch and have like a Mexican maid named
Consuela.
That's what,
Consuela.
we need
That's
more
just
lemon
racist.
flesh.
No, Mr. Pretty Patch not here.
Oh god. Alright. So if you guys haven't noticed, this is the crew. This is Despair. We have Shaky from Pregnantville. He's our sniper in Star Wars The Old Republic. And think about that name, Shaky the Sniper. We have Khan. Khan does steampunk stuff, and he's awesome. He's also the webmaster for Despair. We have Stoll, who works for Dual Shockers as a writer, and she's also in Despair and complains and bitches and moans.
Shut the
I'm
fuck
pointing
up.
at you. And I'm your host, Bordeaux Von Cinnabon.
I know you're pointing at me.
Anyway, so we've got people have been saying, oh yeah, let's go ahead and have a show where we just bitch and moan for a while. So here's the show. Let's start off with topics. Topic number 1 for tonight. Mass Effect, the Take Back Mass Effect campaign. Do you think companies should change content based off of consumer demand, even if that demand is relatively fucking unreasonable? I'm going to shoot this over to Stoll first, and Stoll plays the game religiously. She is she's the first convert of the Church of Shepherd. And Stoll, can you first kind of like tell people what the Take Back Mass Effect campaign is and why people are like pissed off?
I will try to be nice about it, and there will be spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers for this Mass Effect, hit mute now. I'll give you like 10 seconds.
Are you gonna give him like a hand signal when you're done spoiling it for him?
I'm in here. I don't want.
Okay.
I'm out.
No. All right. I won't do spoilers. But basically, a lot of people
You
were.
can't. Really?
Well, I don't want you crying, Shaky. Come on.
I'll leave. I'll pick
No,
up again.
I won't do spoilers. I promise.
I don't want to hinder the show.
You're not gonna hinder the show. I'll be general about it.
Okay.
All right. You good? Shaky's.
I'm
I don't want Shaky to cry. Okay. Basically, a lot of people were upset about the ending. They were upset that the ending was more of it is what it is, opposed to all of your choices had a significant impact. And because of that, a lot of people felt cheated. They felt that their emotional investment in the game did not matter. I was not one of these people, though. I was one of the people who was like, oh, well, you know, it is what it is. You know, you can have all the planning in the world, but if you go outside and get hit by a fucking bus, guess what? The bus wins.
The bus fucking wins.
The bus wins. With the fight between you and the bus won. And I think that was the point. I think the point was, you know, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You can't stop the inevitable.
Okay.
And a lot of people were mad about that. A lot of people were like, well, fuck this. You know, I did all this planning. I did this and this and this, and everything was going this way, and then this happened.
Right, so...
Well, hey.
So how big is this movement? Is it just like 4 disgruntled nerds on the internet?
It's not 4. It's actually a lot of people. I'm not going to say it's the majority of the people or not, because I honestly don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, from what I've gathered from the Take Back Mass Effect community, and I did actually go out and try to talk to these people, was that even if BioWare changed the ending, there is no concise ending which these same people can agree on.
Okay.
They can't agree on what they want it different. They don't know what they want different.
All right, so what you're saying is that unhappy with the ending, but if I was to ask Mike, what is your ending of choice?
Yeah,
Mike
it won't
would,
be the same as
Steve. Gotcha. Okay. Khan, let me ask you, what do you feel about this? I mean, do you have any knowledge of the ending of Mass Effect or anything like that?
I'll be honest, I haven't played any of the Mass Effect games.
Why do we have you on the show?
I have no idea. I have cool stuff. But, you know, if you're really trying to make your consumers happy, I mean, you know, if you have the ability to do downloadable content, why not? I mean, as long as, you know, your players are happy, that's what really matters.
That's true. I mean, considering how BioWare has like a vault of money like Scrooge McDuck, this is probably not the biggest deal in the world to go back and say, hey, we can alter this because, you know, 5,000 people are pissed or whatever. It doesn't cost them realistically that much money.
Which they did.
Shaky, what's your opinion?
What are we talking about?
Stuff.
We're talking about is it okay basically for players to demand changes, well, such as changing the endings.
I think it's okay for them to want that. I don't know where you need to draw the line, because especially if games are trying to be recognized as art, people don't write in to complain about movies or books. I mean, they probably do, but they don't actually expect things to happen with that. You know, you sort of take what you get. On the other hand, though, video games are an interactive medium, so the ultimate interaction would be to have your opinion matter and have the influence over the game to actually get something added to it or changed or whatever, even if it's after the fact. Obviously, this wouldn't be like true interactivity, but it's the players of this digital product having an influence on what happens in it. And I think that's something that video games can do that other mediums can't.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, maybe it is okay with video games. I don't know.
That's...
And I'm still of the opinion that if they're going to add a new thing, which maybe they will, just make it paid DLC. If you want it, you can pay for it, and then they're funding them going back and retooling the ending of their game. If they want it so bad, they can pay to have it changed. And if you don't want it, then oh well.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't played it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even beat the second game. I still really need to, and I do intend to play through that and the third one.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't have an opinion on the ending of this game. I might like it. I don't know.
Okay.
Because I know there's been some endings to, say, some movies that a lot of people think are just really messed up, and I liked them. So I'd have to see it.
Okay. Let me ask you this: the entire panel before I give my consensus or my thought about it. If I am a player, and let's say I played Mass Effect or whatever game it may be, and I played all the way to the end, and before I purchased your final installment of the game, you absolutely promised me in no weird way, shape, or form, but you promised me a happy, quote-unquote, ending. And then I get your game and I play it, and there's no fucking happy ending. There is no happy ending. Did you promise me a happy ending, or am I just misconstruing what you said? I mean, to me, a happy ending is a blowjob and a beer. I mean, so...
No game's gonna give you that. Maybe Duke Nukem Forever. I don't know.
Exactly.
I didn't play that game for more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, you promised me a happy ending. There is no happy ending. What the fuck? You owe me this, a happy ending.
They owe you a blowjob and a beer?
They owe me a blowjob and a beer ending. And should I have to pay for what you promised me, though? It's one of those catch-22s. I mean, I wanted a happy ending. You promised me one, and now I have to give you an additional $10 to get what you already promised me.
Did they actually promise a specific type of ending, though? Or are you just using an example, or did they actually say everything will be concluded and wrapped up, and you're going to be happy with the ending, and that the ending will be happy?
Well, that's a good question, because
I know the answer to that
one.
Oh,
go ahead.
You know what? That answer actually changes depending on who you talk to. From what I've read, we were promised an ending to Shepard's story. That's all I got out of the BioWare, peeks and previews and them talking about the game before it came out. An ending to Shepard's story is what I got out of it. They didn't really specify on how it was going to end. They said you were going to wrap up a lot of the stuff you did, which is true. Throughout the game, you do wrap up a lot of the stuff. And technically, Shepard's story does end. Now, depending on who you talk to, are the people who, on one side of the story, say everybody, basically, the universe ends, which I didn't see. Or, I don't know what happened, which I also didn't see. That's why I'm not behind the whole Take Back Mass Effect thing.
Well, it sounds like
Personally.
stupid people are the ones that want to
Exactly.
They didn't get the ending. I mean, really, it sounds like they delivered what they said then.
And they were even noticed. Yeah, there was even some notice that people wouldn't necessarily like what happened. I read that too, that not everyone's gonna like what happened. But I mean, definitely, when I played the game twice. I played the game 2 full playthrough. The first one I was